All right, guys. So time for the speed run through of JavaScript day 2. So everything that I have said pertaining to day 1 is going to pertain to day 2 in the way of how these worksheets work. Um, and once again, this is the worksheet we're going to start using async functions. So be very careful because they do not run like you would expect them to necessarily. They will run and it will give you the output after a moment. You will see the pending and then you will see the output. Just when you try to run all or something like that, it will sometimes not get the resolve and it will just look like it's pending. So you might have to go back and rerun those functions after doing run all. So basic quick rundown. We're just going to go through dates, switch case, working with objects, doing looping through objects. Then we're going to be talking about the object prototype, this keyword within the objects, um, and the ES5 beautiful object prototypes. Which I don't want us to really focus on object prototypes in this course. I think we've all as a world since Internet Explorer has died has moved on to ES6. And I think we're all real happy about that. So we're going to be focusing more on ES6. Class the class keywords and closures. So we're going to be talking about closures. And then we'll be talking about the class keyword. So this is ES6 classes. And we'll talk about inheritance. We don't need to get too in depth here yet because we're going to spend a lot of time in TypeScript week working with classes and really getting it down. We're going to be talking about all kinds of stuff because TypeScript actually provides us with really good OOP. So they just need to understand the inheritance class. They really need to understand the super keyword um, and some of that stuff here. So the super keyword, we want to make sure they got that down. And then the JavaScript call stack. You're welcome to go through my little demo here. It's pretty decent, I think. But this video is absolutely phenomenal. I would recommend every single student watch this video. It is kind of long, but it is very good on how the JavaScript call stack works. We got a brief thing about why we want callback functions and how to avoid callback hell. And then we start talking about promises. This is where you do want to be careful about these things being ran or not. So I'll show you that real quick because it doesn't look like this notebook has all its cells ran already. So we're going to go ahead and do a quick uh, run all on this notebook. And what you'll see is you will see some of those issues I have denoted here. Like right here, this just says promise pending. But now if I run it again, it will go ahead and resolve. And you see how this async stuff works here. So just kind of keep that in your head. Maybe let your students know about that when they are trying to do this work so they're not as nearly confused when these are not working for them. There we go. So yeah, you have to let it go all the way before you try to run another cell. As you saw, I did that last one a little too fast. But there we go. Let's just get these all in here for you nice and pretty. Also, I do recommend you using console.error when you're doing an error because one, it will show up here like this. Make it a lot nicer for everybody to see which one was the error and which one came from the resolve. All right. Still pending. That's when supposed to, oh, that's where it's supposed to say pending. All right. That's the one that we're supposed to be seeing that it's never going to resolve. All right, guys. That was day 2.